سلام زدارمی، چطورید؟ خوش اومدید پارت 15 بازی ویچر 3 با زیرنویس فارسی. بچه تو الان هر پارتی از ویچر میدیدید اتاق قبلی من بود، یعنی دیزاین قبلی من بود و اصلا وبکم اینو تغییر کرده بود و اینا. الان که وبکم اینو تغییر کرده بود اصلا داستان عوض شده بود، کیفیت کار یه حد نرمال خوبه. میدونیم که با هم دیگه این بازی خفن رو ادامه شده. از اون موقع تا الان بچه من این بازی رو نکردم، یعنی که اصلا ادامه ندادم. از اینجا به بعد وایسادم به خاطر اینکه خیلی پارتش ثبت کرده بودم که دونه دونه بدم که شما ببینید. فارسی دمتون گرم، لایک و کامنت رو بتره کنید، حتما کانال رو هم سابسکرایب کنید و دنگولا رو بزنید وقتی ویدیو میذارم شما اول نفر این ویدیو رو میبینید. حرف بیشتری نمیزنم، برو بریم. خیلی هم عالی ما اومدیم. حس ویچری با چی می اومد؟ آها، حس ویچری. چه در بهترین جا برای مخفی شدن کلاسیکه. اوکی. الان کلاسیک شد. به به، چقدر دلم برای این گیم خفن تنگ شده. و بچه دیگه دیده بودید دیگه وبکم و اینا اصلا داستانش چی بود، چقدر خوش بودم اون موقع. به به، یالله بیبی.
Triss? How'd you know
کجا
to?
میدونستی؟
Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming,
داره
hide.
میاد چه تیکه‌ای به جندا بیشترم دختره دیگه.
Manga. Indisposed. Very
ناخوشه،
indisposed.
خیلی ناخوش. ای بی شرف.
But you're in deep shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
اینجوری با یه خانم حرف نمیزنه، گنده بزنه ارزش نداره.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady I
با یه
never.
خانم که هرگز، ولی با یه جا بیشتر
You can.
میتونی، ولی به
Wouldn't
توصیه
recommend it
نمی‌کنم.
though.
اوه ببین داره کجاشو میسوزونه.
Had enough?
Fuck off.
میتونم تحمل کنم.
I can take this.
Of course you
نه الان
can.
میتونی، ولی
But
تازه
I'm just
دارم
getting
شروع
started.
میکنم.
Triss, stop.
First, let him.
Please.
آره و الان میمیره
So,
راحت میشه.
gonna talk?
بستگی به سوالت داره.
Depends on the question.
ما دنبال دندلاین
We're
میگردیم.
looking for Dandelion. We know Manga captured him.
همه این کارا به خاطر همینه. به یه خواننده کثافت.
A fucking minstrel. You might have said so from the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it.
به خاطر
A
احمق
miserable
بدبخت
sap
میشم.
like that.
Get to the
برو
point.
سر اصل مطلب. وصله اختی بیبی.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle, in the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menga's planning to execute him in oxen first. Positively spectacular.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
باید نمایش رو
How
لغو
can
کنی.
we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menga's orders.
اونم شخصا.
Person.
Damn it.
لعنتی.
We'll find a way. I have an idea.
فیدبک
Tell you
دارم.
later.
بعدم بهت میگم. کافیه دیگه، جمع کنید بریم.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate
بله
incident
باید
behind us?
فراموش
Not
کنی
so
قربون دارم.
fast.
زیاد عجله نکن جارد.
I know.
اون
You've
بیش از
seen
حد
too
دیگه.
much.
Why? I told you. I'll never.
میخوان کار دمون کنم. اونجا میبینی
Or a wipe is mine.
یا بکشیمش حافظش رو پاک کن.
As good as lit the fires with Manga in the square. He
پس
deserves to
لایق
die.
مرگه.
But I helped you. I helped.
Farron and go.
اوف. Good night lady.
How do you feel?
Base.
احساس پستی،
Cruel.
سنگدلی و خباثت.
Vile.
چقدر
I
دلم
could
برای
go
دی
on,
ویچر وایلد هانت
But I
تنگ
need to
شده
get
بود
out
واقعا
of
بچه.
here. Now.
بعد از 6
Go
ماه دارم
home.
پلی میکنم.
Bathe. Then drink myself to oblivion.
حالیت همین الان ازجا برم. گفتی یه فکری در مورد آزاد کردن
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes.
آره.
We know he's on the
می‌دونیم که اون
island.
توی جزیره است.
And he'll
و اونجا
stay there
می‌مونه تا
until
وقتی
Manga orders
منگنه.
him transferred to
منگه
Oxenford.
منگنه
right?
منو به دست.
Problem is, Menga's dead.
منگه مرده.
So,
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
the Doppler.
Doppler.
Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the
Dudu
halfling
Biberveld.
merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something though.
Fingers crossed.
بیا امیدوار باشیم.
Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely
بعد اگه
not
فرصت
now.
بشه یه سری بهم بزن.
Come by later when you have a moment.
بعد از اینجا بریم.
I'd appreciate it. All right. We need to get out of here.
اوکی. دکمت رو بزن بیرون. خیلی خوب. سوار شو لیدی. تو بریم. هی عادت کردم F میزنم موقع سوار. یا الله.
Think I know how to free
بفهم
Dandelion.
بدن شده دادن.
Got a plan, but we need Dudu. Gotta find him.
This plan? What is it?
Our Doppler friend will assume Menga's form. Order Dandelion moved to Oxenford. We can grab him on the way.
Brilliant. But how do you aim to find Dudu?
Nice.
You're his friend. Any idea where he might be
می‌دونی
hiding?
کجا ممکنه پنهان
With the
شده باشه؟
Doppler, the question's never
وقتی
where, but
دکتر ما.
as whom? In the past, facing trouble, he'd disappear, then reappear on the morrow with someone else. But this time he hasn't returned.
باید دودو رو متقاعد کنیم که از
We
محل
need to convince Dudu to reveal himself. Any friends we could leave a message with, someone he trusts.
Dandelion? Irina
Dandelion.
Renard's troupe, that's all really. Not certain he was friendly with anyone else. Spent dawn till dusk with the troupe, on stage or in the crowd.
So he liked going to the mummings.
Yes, I'm actually surprised he didn't come to us after it all happened. He certainly could have counted on the Foxton's help.
So if these mummers are ready to help,
We need only mention Dudu. Irina and company are deeply indebted to him.
شاید راه حل یه نمایش باشه میدونی که چه میگه
maybe we could use a play. You know, work a message to Dudu into something. Lure him out of hiding that way.
Not a bad idea.
فکر
I
بعدی
doubt a
نیست
few
اما
lines
شک
would
دارم چند
suffice.
خط کافی باشه
Besides,
بله
do you really
فکر
think
می‌کنی
Dudu
دودو
whiles
رو
away his
صرف
days
شرکت در
attending
نمایش
mummings he
هایی
knows by heart?
حفظ شده؟
So what do you suggest?
We must write an entire new play. From scratch. Something grand. Something that will grab Dudu's attention. So most importantly, it must have a splendid title. It must be the talk of the town. If you wish, we can start on it right away.
خیلی خوب میتونیم بریم سر
All right. Guess we can start writing the play.
Any ideas for the plot?
Actually, I was
ازش
hoping...
امیدوار بودم
The key is to convince Dudu that he can rely on you. And that we wish to free Dandelion.
قصد دندلین رو آزاد
The
کنیم
message must be clear,
پیام
though
باید
naturally
شفاف
woven
باشه.
into the play's
به
dramaturgical
ماهیت.
essence. Meaning we need an appropriate dramatic structure. Following along?
کمابی همه شواش و به ماهیت گره خوره بود که به این معنی که ما به یک ساخت دراماتیک باشیم متوجه میشه کم و بیش
More or less.
That'll do. Now to find the proper expressive form for our content. A gripping, contemporary story, that would be best. Perhaps about the
شاید در
condottieri
مورد
of
مزرعه
Poland. I know.
میدونم
Lorenzo Molla. A tale of a handsome but ruthless bandit, and the Doppler who manages to fool him. But now the Doppler must hide, and can only count on the help of his friend, who's a witcher, who in turn is prepared to do anything to save his daughter. No, better, his beloved. What do you think?
خوبه
Sounds great.
Really think so? Lorenzo Molla. Yeah. Or perhaps not. Wait, I've got it! We shall stage a story of the Urchin of Erlenwald, Secret lovers, their betrothal, a curse, a cruel queen, bells sounding midnight.
But
At
Vale.
which point he reveals his face. He's a monster, there to steal Princess Pavere. They want him dead, but at that instant a witcher steps in.
ویچر.
And everything ends splendidly. So it's settled, yeah? You wish to say something?
we need a good title. Venture to say that's more important than the story itself.
I've some
آفرین.
ideas. Perhaps you can choose.
Gonna consider my opinion this time?
Of course. We're partners in this. I'm just in charge. I've two really good ones. The Doppler's Salvation and A
یا
Changeling
پیروزی
Rescue of a
ویچر
Witch's
کدومو
Triumph.
ترجمه؟
Which you prefer?
سخت شد بچه‌ها، سخت شد.
A changeling rescued, or the Witcher's Triumph. Really emphasizes the message we're trying to get across. Just one problem. No Dopplers in that story. Just a princess and a cursed urchin.
Nothing simpler. We need merely swap the Doppler in for the urchin. The message, that's what's important. A witcher arrives and saves the Doppler. Got it?
All right.
خیلی خوب.
So it's a
آن
comedy.
کمدیه؟
I was thinking more along dramatic lines. But if you prefer something lighter... Listen, merely decide and I'll get to work.
درام.
You're right. A drama'd be better.
Very well. I must get to work. While you must pick a corner. Sit down, read silently, or just think.
Like-
All right?
Fine, since you don't need help with the writing.
Geralt, wait. A rhyme for Witcher?
Did Itcher?
Ugh. Just keep
همون
quiet.
بهتره سکوت کنی. یا ویچر. چند ساعت بعد.
Done.
تموم
I could make a small masterpiece of this had I a bit more time, but...
از این
We're fresh
شاه.
out of that. The hidden message to Dudu. What did you weave in?
Hidden message?
You were gonna work something
دیگه
in,
بشی مثل
like
هنگام
come to the Kingfisher at dawn, or
فیشر
That
بیاد.
wouldn't be in keeping with the tone of the play. Not at all.
you wrote it to contact Dudu. That was the purpose. Fine. So how do you see this working?
I don't know. I was counting on recognizing him by his scar. Or just improvising. Shall we worry about that later? First, you must take the script to Madame Irina. Sure you know where to find her? The troupe performs in the butcher's yard off the main square.
میدون هستی. اوکی
Join us
لیدی.
later. See ya.
بله میبینمت لیدی. اوکی اوکی اوکی.
This where Madame Irina's
اینجا جایی
troupe
که گروه
performs.
مادام ایرنا.
Yeah, but you can only enter with a ticket. There's no performance now.
البته
Mamas are
دیدنش
just
خالی
rehearsing.
درست نیست.
Process is interesting to observe, though. So, want a ticket?
No performance.
باید گفتی
Said
اجرای
so
در
yourself.
کار
You can still get a ticket. What'll it be? Need a ticket?
Yeah, one.
Here. Just stay out of sight, eh?
Credit now.
Awful
Fuck,
bashful,
fuck,
these
fuck.
mamas in rehearsal.
اوکی اوکی اوکی.
Whoa, what a killer. Well,
Madame Irina, can we talk?
میتونیم صحبت کنیم؟
Geralt of Rivia. Dandelion's told us so much about you. Is he with you?
No, but I hope to bring him back soon. Here to talk about Dudu.
دیدو.
Let's speak in my quarters at the back
تو
of the
اتاق
theatre.
پشت
You'll be
تئاتر.
undisturbed there. How can I help? We've not seen
Cause it
Dandelion or
didn't
Dudu
either.
recently.
دوست داریم یه اجرا داشته
I
باشیم.
want to stage a play, something that'll really draw the crowds.
I see. And you hope it'll get Dudu's attention as well, draw him here. So it must be an entirely new play? And who will write it?
Priscilla, actually. She's done writing it. Tells the story of a witcher who rescues a Doppler from certain death.
Sounds interesting. I'll gladly have a glance. But first we must think about getting the
دقیقاً.
word out and
خبرش
organizing
رو میدی
some
بیرون ما کار
protection.
تموم میکنیم.
Ushers. Would you mind tending to these matters?
حراست چی؟
Think we need ushers? A play about Dopplers could be controversial, but are ushers absolutely necessary?
Can't be sure if you've attended many performances, but Novigrad crowds can be particularly difficult.
Rotten apples, tomatoes, eggs, that sort of thing.
Axes, butcher's knives, and bricks.
All right, know anyone appropriate?
Try the dogs, perhaps. You're bound to find some men willing to do any work for a few crowns.
How can I help you spread the word about the premiere?
Well, we'd like all the city to hear about it, so we must clearly talk to the Puffins.
Who are the Puffins?
Street artists. Get them to announce the premiere, and even the muscles on the harbour piling will hear about it.
Where'll I find them?
They did occupy some rooms in the Bits in a townhouse, but I can't be sure they're still there. I've not seen them in the streets lately. They may very well have hung up their body hairs.
Let's see if I can find them, and if they'll work for us. Thanks for helping. I'll come back once I've found some ushers.
See you then.
Okay.
Good fight. Some nice footwork there.
Challenging me, or is it hell you face? A witcher versus the beast of metal. Killer instinct versus primal rage.
Like to hire you to help out. We're staging a play.
Need us to kick some ass on stage.
Actually want you to usher. Keep the peace. Make sure no one's ass gets kicked on stage or off.
Got the wrong man. Ass kicking's what we do.
How about a wager? If I beat Hal, you'll come work for me gratis.
See, Hal's no fan of money. Failed romance. Spare you the details. You'll need something special to convince him. Here's an idea. Take us both on, same time. Fight of the century. A witcher against the two-headed dragon of metal.
جفتتونم میخوام بگی.
Oh, you'll lose. But we'll still do your little job. You'll just pay us double.
Gotta think about it.
Go and think. Much as you want. Made up your mind.
یه جنگ مولا بریم.
Fine. Fight
با
you both.
جفتتون میجنگیم.
Cough up the coin first.
اون سکه ها رسم بیاد اگه
Lose,
باختی
and it
سکه ها.
stays with us.
Double your wages, as promised. But if I win,
اما اگه
I
ببرم
get it
پسش
back.
میگیرم.
Now,
کارشو
finish
تموم
him.
کن. یه کار خیلی
Got
ویژه
something
داریم.
special like that.
Alright, dude. اوه دو نفرن ها جدی. یا ابوالفضل یا ابوالفضل خیلی وقته مشتای جانانه. برو بریم. خیلی وضعیت خرابه. آها با آلت بود جا خالی. یادم نمیدونم. آها این از تو. آقا وحشی برو بریم لیدی های بدبخت. خب خب هم میشه اینقدر
Ain't
خوب کتک
often you
نمیزن.
get such a lovely thrashing, eh, Al? Man, speechless.
بنده خدا زبان
When I
بند
see it on his mug, bugger legs. Time we got some
وقتش استراتون
rest.
هم فرشید که بخوایم
We'll grab whatever you want.
پولو بده پافیوز.
For free, eh,
پایدان
Al?
آره
Your coin?
اینم سکترات مال خود نظر خلاص.
And don't fret. We'll get there before any of the dancing starts.
آره کلا بی شرف ها. با کی میخواستی آخه ناموسن؟ تو جیک دو جیک. حالتون چطوره خانمای خوشگل؟
Nice tune. Damn sad though.
Then it successfully conveys my mood.
اینجا دنبال چی هستیم؟
What do you seek here?
دنبال ماکاروها میگردم.
Looking for the puffins. Have I found them?
We've no coin. Leave us be.
Think there's been a mistake.
Sorry. Thought our landlord had hired another thug to collect from us.
Don't want any coin from you. In fact, I'm willing to pay you, provided you agree to get the word out about Madame Irina's new play.
Afraid that's impossible. Ever since we premiered our fateful ballad about holy Hemelfart who his faith ignores, gorges himself, diddles old whores, Fatso's gang has been harassing us incessantly.
Fatso's gang?
Common thugs in the church's pay. City's full of gangs like that now.
They threatened me, sir. Said they round off her pointy ears with a carving knife.
They don't let us perform. Chase away spectators, destroy our instruments. Maybe they're taken to lurking outside our home. We're at wit's end, no clue what to do.
All right. Say I get Fatso and his boys to leave you alone. Will you publicize Irina's play then?
Of course. But you shan't find it easy.
بابا تو چه کار داری؟ من میگیرم جرش میدم. دختره.
I'm not a great talker anyway.
Okay, dude.
So you're the ones.
Oi, Fatso, look what we got here. Is it just me, or you got cat eyes?
Right, he does. Stray cat must have fucked his mum.
Now, what you doing in the city of eternal fire, cat shit?
Leave the puffins alone.
Worms that insulted Hierarch Hemelfart, called him an whoremonger. I'd sooner snuff out the holy flame itself.
Tell them fucking poets to come down here. Shove their fruits up their blaspheming arseholes.
Yeah, to play a different tune then, every time they fought.
Get out of here. Now.
What?
Fuck yeah.
خفه شو. خودتون خواستید دیگه. آقا چرا تو شمشیرتون نمیکشی بیرون آخه؟ چرا شما رو بخوام با مش بزنم وقتی
What? Lost your nerve?
چی شد؟ بدبختا اصلا شمشیرم نخواستم براشون بکشم.
Ah, what a sight! You really showed them. 1-2 over the back, then pow right in the noggin.
I'll finally be able to leave my home without hiding beneath a hood. Thank you very much.
Come on, it was nothing.
Oh, it was something, all right. I don't dare think we've forgotten our promise. We'll strip our voices ragged praising Irina's new play.
How much will I owe you?
Not a copper. Helped us out. See no reason why we shouldn't help you. Get half of town to come to the play.
Some quick preparations and we'll be out in the streets. Till the next.
این از این. یالا. بله اومدم.
Managed to hire some ushers.
Wonderful. That's one matter resolved.
Wanted to talk about the text itself.
It's not at all badly written. In fact, I quite like it. I was willing to relax my standards to help Dudu, but we may have something very interesting here. I've very clear ideas who to cast as the servant, the witcher and the queen, but I'm not certain who should play the prince and the princess.
Who's playing the Witcher?
An amateur. It'll be my first time working with him, but I'm confident he'll pull it off.
Newcomer to the troupe?
In a sense. Oh, stop pretending you don't know. I'm talking about you.
It's a good idea. Doubt I'll get a standing ovation, but Dudu will see me. That's the key.
But you will make an effort, won't you? Learn your lines, at least.
I'll give it a shot, of course. So, about the princess. Small part, but an important one. Any idea who could play her?
Priscilla would be the obvious choice. She's young and beautiful. Yet, I do have more stage experience.
خیلی سخت شد.
Let's have Priscilla do it. No offense, but most people.
Assign greater importance to appearance than to talent. I understand. I shall let her know. I'm certain she'll be wonderful.
So who do you see playing the Doppler Prince?
I'm finding it hard to decide between two candidates. Abelard Ritzer would be the safer bet. He's been part of our troupe for ages, has flawless technique, but he doesn't exactly captivate the crowds.
Who's your other option?
Maxim Bollier, outstanding actor, and audiences love him, but sadly I can never be sure he'll show up sober, or that he'll show up at all.
Let's go with Abelard. I'll take a reliable artisan over an unpredictable artist any day.
Rightly so. The project is risky enough without our casting Maxim.
All right, got the cast figured out.
It seems so. Prepared to plunge headlong into your career as a mama?
خوراکم بازیگری لیدی.
We can start now. Looked over the script out of curiosity. We can start anytime, even now.
Well, we've no time to lose. Come to the stage.
بیا رو صحنه. اوه،
Zoltan, what are you doing here?
Prissy told me you ought to putting on a play. Were you playing the lead?
I'm not the lead.
Oh, I thought to myself, I'd sooner shave my beard than miss that. Tell me what you wear hose and a codpiece.
Come, Geralt, you must focus your mind before you go on stage.
Good luck.
موفق باشید. ایوالله.
Ladies and gentlemen, most honorable citizens of the hallowed city of Novigrad, welcome. We have for you a tale moving and heartbreaking. Its title, A Changeling Rescued or the Witcher's Triumph. The players, Witcher Geralt as himself, Katarina as the queen, Leo Raib as the humble servant, appearing as the prince, a veteran of the Novigrad stage, and as the princess, the lovely Trabarits with the voice of a nightingale, Priscilla.
طرفدار پرسیلا رو نمام کن، سر همین این کارو کردم. نمایش یک.
Majesty, the monster slayer awaits. Your summons he's answered and stands at the gates.
Show him in. I must speak to the man. Lest that dread beast take my daughter's hand. Witcher, your task is a matter most tender. Her monster shall show at tonight's feastly splendor. Stand guard, beware, kill the beast if he shows, and a grateful queen shall reward your woes.
من هیلا رو میکشم که لذت ببرم.
I kill monsters for pleasure, and no man is my measure.
چی شد؟
He's swallowed the bait, this fool of a witcher. I'll ensure the foul bow reveals his true figure. The monster revealed, the witcher shall strike. The beast will he slay, thrust his head on a pike.
Ah, my child will pity her love, this beast, but a fiend and a maid. No, this must cease.
نمایش دو.
Gathered are we, a host fair and noble, To celebrate this day, the princess's betrothal.
Alas, no monster do I see or hear. Maybe he hid in the cellar. Or a barrel of beer.
نمایش3
My dear, long have we hid our love's tender fires. In stealth we'd meet, in deceit like liars. Tonight shall it end, be my wife, that's my plea. Our hearts torment over, we shall love for centuries.
Oh, darling, I will, I will, I will!
I will, I will!
With wine must we toast this moment joyful. If not, a foul curse shall rend your lives woeful.
Treason! 'Tis not wine, but a brew spiked with silver. Soon all shall see my true monstrous figure. Hark, hark, 'tis no prince, but a Doppler imposter. If the maid loves him, it seems we've lost her.
Behold, Witcher, the beast of which I spoke. Unleash your sword. Let fly the killing stroke. Stop, stop, beast or man. 'Tis my love, my betrothed.
چه گویی بخورم خدایا.
Fear a Doppler. 'Tis a thing
محو داستان شدم ببین چه سکوتی کردم.
Shape does not make one ghoulish. Remember, 'tis not flesh a monster makes.
یه حیلا رو میسازم. بلکه عدم وجوده.
But a lack of morals and a surfeit of cakes.
Witcher, 'tis true. This wretch's foul suspicions tainted my mind with this plan so malicious. The Doppler must live. My daughter he'll wed. Beast or man, she loves him truly, without dread.
'Tis our tale's end, good folk, and its moral is this. Show love for Dopplers, as well as for fish.
The Witcher is just a true Doppler's friend. But you, foul page, in chains you shall end. Guard! Call the guard! Remove the traitor at once!
Hey, hear the princess's command? Come up here.
Come on then, governor. Up you go. On stage.
Toss the traitor scum in the dungeon!
کیه؟ دودوه؟
Don't be afraid. In the end, everyone will live happily ever after.
آره کلا دودو.
Doppler and princess wed the same night. The servant's heart melted. He wept at the sight.
با دیدن این منظره.
Dopplers to the stake! Burn them all! He's right. I'm mummers. Don't know the eternal fire's commandments. Blasphemers! Order teach some respect for the faith!
What are you on about? Shut the fuck up and clap before I tear you new arseholes!
Tear me a new one? We'll see about that. On your feet, boys! Give them a taste of hell in the name of the church!
چه چرت و پرتی میگه.
Give us a hand, Witcher. Can't take them on our own.
ویچر بدبخت باید الان دهنتون صاف کنه. اوکی لیدی های من، شما که میدونید در حد من نیستید، اونم در حد ویچر. 2 3 6 ماشاءالله. خب آها یه بار کنار وقتی که ماشاءالله عجب نمایش به گو کشیده شد. آقا برید کنار دیگه. تمام خفیوزا در اتاق این اونا با دودو صحبت کنم با دودو بذارم صحبت مودگونه باش بکنم برید کنم
Geralt, you recognized me.
چطور؟
How'd you do it?
Greetings, Dudu.
سلام دودو
Heard about that souvenir Horson left on your face.
So, you know everything?
سیری رو دیدی؟
Have you seen Ciri?
No. Still looking for her.
Geralt! Masterful! You did great. Haven't they laughed that hard in ages? Lads won't believe it when I tell them.
Explain one thing to me. How do you and Dandelion manage to displease Reuven, Horson, and the Temple Guard all at the same time?
It's not as if we planned it.
همقدر این دوتا
I know Ciri went back to Horson's to get you. How'd you manage to escape?
I ran after her, wanting to keep up, but I'd have been a hindrance. She called out to me, entreated me to shapeshift and disappear.
آها این همونیه که توی اونجا بود کوچولوه یه کلا هم سرش بود پشمام حتی خواستم تبدیل به سیری بشم به تغییر کننده هاش رو فریب
Geralt, when did you last see Cyrilla?
مدتی میشه
Been a while, hasn't it?
A while, yeah.
For me, likewise. Must be a full-grown lass by now. Do us a wee favour. Show us Ciri for a moment.
Geralt?
نیازی نیست نشونمون بده.
Transform. Change into her.
تبدیل کن.
I feel strange. I think he's staring at me bug-eyed. Is that enough?
Yeah. Plenty. Bad idea.
Not angry. Geralt.
No.
I feel relieved.
And Dandelion? Were you able to find him?
Witch hunters nabbed him. But there's good news too. We think we can free Dandelion. Just need your help.
What could I do?
Take on Menga's appearance. Then go and give the order for Dandelion to be moved to Oxenford.
We'll lie in ambush in a ravine en route. Spring Dandelion from the convoy when it rolls by.
Wait, not so fast. How am I to be Menga? And I've no notion where Dandelion's being held.
Listen, you'll manage. Everybody believes Menga's missing. You can make up any story you want.
My lads and me will lie in ambush in the ravine. Geralt will then join us and we'll await word.
But how am I to contact you as Menga? Send word that the convoy's left.
You'll need to figure that out. Come on, Guile's your middle name.
So, we all clear? Dudu, get your ass to Temple Isle. I'm off to assemble my crew.
Yeah. See you in the ravine.
Hold on! What happens after? I hope you don't expect me to continue as Menga, live like Chappelle, burning the occasional heretic to keep up appearances?
No. Once it's over, we expect to see you at the Rosemary Time, where we'll all meet.
To get pissed like wild badgers. So, settled? Let's get to work.
Oh, Geralt, I fear I'd be more successful hunting a beast than you were on stage.
Could be. He'd still be wiser not to try. The performance in general, what did you think?
I doubt the audience understood it all, but that's to be expected. I'm just pleased the Puffins got the word out. That was quite the crowd. You were right to cast Abelard as the prince. It's likely Maxim would have shown up drunk as a fish or forgotten about the premiere altogether. Here you are, your fee. I must admit your style of mumming, well, it's quite minimalist. Did you study anywhere?
At Kaer Morhen. Minimum expression means maximum effect. Thanks for the coin. Take care now.
Nice. پرشو داشتید به جایی که باید میومدیم.
Seems everything's
ظاهرا
ready.
همه چیز آماده است.
As soon as we can sight them, we'll block the road against the whole unit if need be. And, you know, I think it's a great plan all round. And I'm
عشق منی کدوله، عشق منی بیبی.
It's not like I'm not eager to crack some holier-than-thou bugger skulls, but seeing as we've got a Doppler, wouldn't it have been easier to have him release Dandelion and be done with it?
شک برانگیزه. نه کمی راحت‌تر.
This ambush is simpler, because Menga was already planning to move Dandelion to Oxenfurt. Dudu just needs to confirm an order everyone knew Menga was planning to give. If he released Dandelion, he'd need to explain why, probably raise suspicions in the process.
راست میگه.
I suppose you're right.
آره با مرد با کتوله.
What are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it. Sitting at home, worrying about Dandelion.
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his... Damn it! Want to watch the rhymes in the presence of a lady.
Go back to town.
Please, I shan't be in trouble.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Leave it go. Let her stay. Look at her, all weepy-eyed. Like my mutsy when his guts knotted up.
شرف چی داره میگه؟
This is no place for her. Something happens, I don't want to have to explain to Dandelion why she was here to begin with.
Need I remind you that you're here to rescue Dandelion, not me? Seems I can take care of myself.
Fine. But remember.
I know, as soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
بعید میدونم یه جاش میلنگیم
Not much happening just yet, and there may be some time before it does.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
حوصله‌شو ندارم.
Don't really feel like it. You two play.
All right, you know the basics, that's clear. Now we can play for real.
They're coming! They're coming now!
دارم میان. اوف یه مبارزه ناب ویچره. ارسلا همینجا بمون. مادر سگ همینجا بمون. میترسم این برینه به قرآن میرینه تو وضعیت. این چیه؟ Nice. کمر رمون برات. Witcher is here.
Help!
Dandelion. Damn it.
Dandelion لعنتی.
Go after him.
از حس ویچر خود برای درگیری ردگیری استفاده.
Rope through here. Shit, lost him. Gotta look for tracks.
گمش کردم. اب نداره. باز حس ویچرت استفاده میکنی و میری پیداش میکنی. آها همینه بیبی همینه. ویچر وایلد هاند الکی بهش نمیگن
Help?
What is it?
You tell me.
تو بهم بگو که از شکارچی‌ها به زور وارد خودمون
turned us out before we could so much as fart in protest.
There another man with him? Tall, dark-haired.
Jabbering the whole time.
Dandelion. So, Hunter's barricaded himself inside? There another way in?
Truth be told, there is.
Want to get rid of this hunter or not?
Honest? We'd see you all gone. But he'll do for a start. The key. Cellar door around the back.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks.
برو.
Sit there. There, I said, and shut it. All right. But what then? how long do you think you've been keeping us hiding?
آره اینم خودش یه راه چیزی بریم این تو.
You can't trust them anymore. Once I saw one of them. Ouch!
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything?
I'll go with you. Not like I really have a choice now, do I?
There'll be no trickery along the way. I could ring you that last
Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold ingots. 100 gold ingots. No more, no less.
از اینجا راه داره. برو بالا
Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but tomorrow.
Quiet. Thought I heard something.
What?
شکارچیه توفی بود. خیلی بد داری میزنیم این هم. ولی با بد کسی در افتادی با ویچر. خیلی بد کسیه. قبول کن دیگه. قبول کن بد کسی. بابا پافیوز بینامو تموم کن کارو. تو بیا آزاد شد. دندلاین پشمام همینی که با سیری بود.
Geralt must chew everything. I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad.
بابا بگو سیری کجاست ناموسن. سری با سیری صحبت میکنه.
Priscilla, what are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt.
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
When did you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Horson's men.
برو بریم شدیم سیری. Ciri is the good. سیری. به به این موزیک خوشگلیشو ببین. خور داستان فرق میکنه. آها تورسی این قابلیت هم داشتی. تمومه با تک جمشی کارت تمومه. برو بمیر سریع. به به نمازی با یه دونه با شمشیر واسه نصفش میکنه. مشکی بودن و لوتی بودنت قسم میشه. حتی نیاز هم نیست. بهتره فرار کنیم بی خودیم. Fast on the fast.
Lead your horse. We have to. We're almost there.
ولی مثل که باید تک تک تو رو رو پاره کن. سادگی هست تمام کرد. خیلی ضعف داری. خیلی. نگهبانا
Dandelion.
Nice. Oh fuck. به به. Nice.
Damn it!
Arrest that man!
سیری کجا رفت؟
Ah, what an adventure. One minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
That all you care about? The ballads this'll inspire? Egos swell a bit lately? Getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Horson? Whoa, Ciri will be overjoyed. Horson, on the other hand, has got to be pretty furious.
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Horson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Horson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Horson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering the curse. It's incantation.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladev Dorn Ep Tanaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
The curse invokes ugliness. My entire life, don't think I've seen anyone uglier than...
Stunning Gemma?
No. A certain deformed midget who appeared out of the blue on the shores of Hindersfjall. And now wanders around the Baron's castle.
You and Ciri, two water droplets. Never know what either of you are talking about.
She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Maybe. Besides, the curse might have had something to do with Uma. I should collect him from the Baron.
Uma? The, deformed midget? What will you do with him?
First, lift the curse. Maybe I can get some help at Kaer Morhen. After that, who knows?
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm owed. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
Tamam. Easy easy baby ya. Easy easy. Lemon squeezy. بگو رو بگو که میخوای او رو ببینی. اوکی. البته که خب عرضم به حضور میریم تو مأموریت اصلی. اوکی کجاست اصلا؟ یا حضرت عباس برو بریم. اوف خوراکمه ناموسم خوراکمه. بریم بهشون کوتوله. این کوتولوه همین کوتوله که سطح 17 هم شدیم. نایس. تو اتاقش بچه ما یه بار دیدیم کوتوله رو. نایس. ویچر سلام.
Baron's not here.
برنج
Rode off to find a
زنشی
healer
درمانگر
for the
پیدا
wife,
کنه.
naturally.
I know.
میدونم.
Seen what's happening outside the
دیگه
gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
افتوسلی بحث کردم با تو یوبسلی من ویچر وایلد هانت. اوکی طب بریم داخل با اجازه. سلام علیکم آقایون خانم، حالتون چطوره؟
Need to talk to you.
لازم با حرف بزنیم راجبه
Uma, gonna take him
با
with
خودم
me.
میبرمش.
Gotta ask the
باید
Baron's
اجازه
permission.
بارون رو بگیری.
Thing is,
اون اینجا نیست.
he ain't here.
Not about to ask for
چیزی ازت
anything.
درخواست
I'm
نمی‌کنم.
telling you, you can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell
باید
should
که
be.
بترسی.
Fine.
باشه.
Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He'll be
معلومه
glad
تو
to give
خوش
him
نداری
up
آخه با
bugger's been
ویچر.
eating from the feed
بخوای
bags.
چیز کنی.
A
پیزوری.
pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
ازت خیلی ممنون. نایس. می‌خواد خون ریزی را بندازیم و
Folk don't object to your white mold.
One fucked up this.
برو بریم پیش کوتوله بابیلا.
I'm taking Uma.
اوما رو میبرم. امکان ندارم.
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
باردار گفت که میتونم.
Bring him back though,
ولی
won't
برش.
you? Be awful dull without
بدون
him.
اون خیلی کسل میشم.
No.
نه
Not
برش
about to bring
نمیگردم.
him back. Open the door.
حالا در باز کن.
Now.
لاتوازی باید دری و اینا سوسولن ناموسن. جلو گراز میکنن. اوه اینا این همونی که بچه ها بهتون گفتم.
Hey, little guy. This here's Roach.
اینی که اونجا سوچه.
She'll take us to Kaer Morhen.
ما رو به کار مهم میبرن.
Well, come on.
خب یالا. بدنا راسي ناقص الحلقة.
What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
بازی بسته. بدم بریم. اوکی تازه داستان داره ناب میشه. اوکی ریدم.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
چرا؟ بلند میشد سلاخی میکردم از ناموس. این چه کارا چیه اسکوی؟ The Witcher Wild Hunt. بزنیم و یک روز بعد.
And the third army was
این
sweeping
کچل
from the
بازا
west
فکر کنم.
to take Bangleen.
If I may, Your
Nah,
Imperial
kechal نیست.
Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
میام مادر برو.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time.
خیلی خود دستورات رو بده.
Very well.
بعدشم را بیفت.
Give the orders. Then set sail.
اوکی. ینیفر. اوه مای گاد. پشمام.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Don Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iakis.
آفرین.
Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes.
I
believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
نمیخوام الان درگیری بدم، میخوام اول سیری رو پیدا کنم بعد اوکی نمیارم جنگ استارت میزنیم. اگه قرار باشه جنگ کنیم جنگ میکنیم. ینیفر اوف. نفرین چطور برمیداریم؟
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course.
البته.
I'm off.
من میرم.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
عجب گیم خفنیه بیبی های من. دوستا گیم طولانی داریم ما ویچر، دیزگان، رد دید ردمپشن و سایبرپانک 4 گیم طولانی سگی که داریم. باز همه شما سبه یه جادو مادو زده ویچر.
forked tails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Nice. See where.
Look for the window. Been away quite a while.
اینم گردنبند ما رو داره.
Too long.
پشمام خیلی وقته. این همینی بود که اول بازی بود که داشت سیری رو تعلیم میداد.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Jennifer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't tricky.
Yen's here already.
And how?
You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift. There's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Okay. خب اسمی رو پیدا کنم و در فکر کنم.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
ببینم این مامورت اصلی ما نیست نه؟ چه روز مامورتی اصلی؟ اوکی.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forked tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
به به همه قدیمی ها. نایس ببین یه مشغولت کرده.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Coming back. آقای عزیز.
There it is.
دیجش کردم و کارو میخوام تموم کنم.
Big bastard.
آره
We can handle this.
آتیشم پرشه، من قیافه تو رو دیدن نمی کنم. داستان فرق داره. یه دونه هست که میزنی چیزشه.
You're slow dodging. Need to run you through the gauntlet.
Yeah? Your parries are shit. Focus on improving that, smartass.
It's taking off. Hit the wings.
Yeah. Hey, پوفیوز
stench.
میدونستم اینجا میتونم پیدا کنم. لیدی من. احمق. Easy peasy.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up.
برو. مایه نخای فورکتیل. اگه درست تلفظ کردشم پکشور مروحن بازگرد. سخته داداش. اوکی اقوار بریم بیرون. روچ. خوبه.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider?
خوراکمه. کمال میل ببین.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself.
باید هم یه خوک چلاقی.
First to care Moorhen wins.
یک دو برو بریم. مثل همیشه روچ باید بهترین با اختلاف. با مثل همیشه من میزنم جلو. این خر دیگه یه بود داشت مسابقه داریم اونم من کردم. تو که دیگه هیچی. روچ. نایس. خوبه خوراکم مسابقه است. Pull him. Come on, dude. Pull him. The fuck after. Nice. خوب بود.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Come on, not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
قبوله. خیلی خوب. بریم پیشه به ینیفر در درست کردن مگاسکوپ کمک کنید. اوکی یا ینیفر عشق منه.
Damn it, you piece of shit. Damned crystal.
Crystal لعنتی.
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Already helped Eskel. I can check on Lambert. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
نایس رسیست پسر. اوکی. برای سودا ازش. اوکی.
Nothing here.
هیچ اینجا نیست. فقط اول بریم پایین بعد بگیم دنبالش.
Hot. Witcher just never took off.
اینجایی پس. اوکی.
Disturbance is coming from there.
اختلال از اینجا میاد. اوکی.
What's in these crates?
چی این جواب چیه؟
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
خوشم Vesemir.
How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
هم دیگه فکر می‌کردم. کمی بعد.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Okay.
Nothing here.
اوکی. اختلالم که تموم شده رفت. بریم پیش خوشگلی ینیفر بیبی من. بیبی لیدی من. آره اینجوری است. اوکی ینیفر خانم ما اومدیم بیبی.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven Sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Oh.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Ithne Iakus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends, of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree, Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course, they are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithlin's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. Do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Alright.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a bore, despite my asking you not to.
Don't really see why I should apologize. I know sorceresses expect me to bow down before them.
So you refuse to bow and thumb your nose at them instead? Very mature. Oh, enough. Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
اوکی، ماموریت به روز شد اختلال. رو سفر دایرانز عناصر صحبت کنید. صحبت هم میکنم بیبی.
What's this?
Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park, in more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir's role is breached. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
بچه زیرنویس‌ها رو بخونید. خیلی حرفای کلیدی میزنن. واقعا این بازی به این خفن زیرنویسش فوق‌العاده است. هر لحاظ.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
سریع وقت نداریم.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it!
moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
حالا قایقو پیدا کنیم مارو میکنه بیکاری از این بگردیم دنبال یه قایق ملا برید همتون با هم سریع برید ببینم وقتشه که شما بمیرید کجا فرار میکنه؟ غرق شده تویی؟ آها من نوبت توه در آخر آها دید ببین نیست و قایق هم اینجاست هم هنوز نمیره دیگه داده عجوزه ها مطمئن برم از عجوزه های کارتم بیبی برو بریم
Alright, cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group.
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller.
Because?
Because it's my boat, not up for discussion.
بریم بشینیم برو بریم به دریاچه بروید اوکی اوکی
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
Sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
ما اومدیم وارد غار مولای شما شدیم به سمت تومه حرکت میکنیم بله
Shit, too damn high.
خیلی بلنده
Not if I give you a
نه اگه
boost.
بهت زین بدم
Remember? Part of the trials.
یه ویچر یه شکارچی
A
تنهایی
witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
آماده ای؟
Oh,
چاقال
you
لعنت
fat fuck.
1,
یک دو سه
2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
بریم
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
My weight stomp like that.
Relax. I slipped.
چه خرد و خره یه ناموسن
Something fell in my eye. Splinter.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect?
So soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Nice drop. آسمون چه خوشگل بود.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Come on. آقا دمتون گرم که تا اینجا پارت دیدید. خیلی لطف کردید. فراموش نکنید حتما ویدیو رو لایک کنید، نظرتون رو کامنت کنید و اینکه برای دوستاتون هم بفرستید، کانال منم ساب کنید و اینکه اون زنگوله رو بزنید که وقتی ویدیو بذارم شما اولین نفر باشید که این ویدیو رو ببینید. خیلی دوستتون دارم. تا پارت بعدی فعلا خدا نگهدار.